right, so that's going to be the end of the first quarter. Score is 0-0. Check 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Look at the size on number 91. Screenplay. Takes it, cuts it across field. Still got a couple men. And he gets brought down by number 7. Oh, and the punt was deflected. Going to go out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
No, cut it out. You're not. I know, but you gotta know when to stop, bro. See the ball. It was out of bounds, right? That, bro, come on, cut it out. Lose that attitude, bro. I'm saying that mentality, that's not the mentality. All right?
Charlie Folk with the throw up top. He has a man wide open and he makes the catch. He makes the catch inside the 20-yard line for about a 45-yard catch.
Poke, poke, poke. Sam's back plate. Sam's back plate. Sam's back plate is hanging. Hurry up, he's not going to kick him off.
First and 10. Oh, big number 91 was just sitting there waiting for him. Seven minutes to go. Number 91 sitting smack dab in the middle of the defense, right over top of the ball. I mean, if you're running up in there, you're probably going to meet him sooner or later. Easton has a big boy of their own, number 92. And also number 95 playing tackle. We're going to go to a shotgun, trips to the left. Hand off. Masai tries to cut it up inside. And guess who wraps him up? Defensive line was able to get him after about a 2 to 3 yard pickup. This is the D1 Nation tournament. Charlie Folk looks to the left. He throws a quick slant. Too high. Too high. The pressure was coming in, but he had time to get that ball down. Now, he did have some linebackers back there sitting in some lanes and things like that. But if he got that ball down just a little bit more, he would have been able to make that grab. Score is 0-0. 7 minutes and running. Second quarter. 4:45 and running now. Junior Vikings is threatening to score. Charlie Folk tries to make his way out the pocket. He slips another tackle, and he's still looking. He said, man, standing wide open
hell of a play, Charlie.
In the end zone. The legs of Charlie Folk was able to make way. The scrambling ability of number 10, Charlie Folk, able to flush outside of the pocket, slither away from a defender that had grabbed him up, get his eyes back downfield, and see the man sitting in the back of the end zone wide open. You know, you always taught as a player to keep your feet moving and keep your eyes up to see what's in front of you. And Charlie Folk did both of those things. Here we go. 2-point conversion. I believe in this tournament they are going by twos for the 2-point conversion. Oh, pass a little too high. Took his eyes off of it. So the score is going to be 6-0.
Brownie. Hey, get strong out there, right? That big boy ain't got nothing for you. Just get strong. Up under here. Jam them up into here, bro. And, all right, come on. Gabe.
There we go, and the kick is off. Short kick, taken by the up back.
Let's go D!
So he's going to pick up about maybe 6 yards on that return. And the ball is going to be smack dab at the center of the football field at the 50-yard line. Intruders will start their, I believe this is their third drive of the game. It is the second quarter. Score is 6-0. Eastern Junior Vikings. Last night they took on the West Philly Panthers and beat them 12-0. Timeout, Intruders. The Eastern Junior Vikings is of the SJI Football League. It's a local recreation football league around in South Jersey. The Eastern Junior Vikings always seems to come up with something, whether it's on the lower levels or the bigger levels. And this happens to be another year consecutive. They have something really going here on the 14U level. Last year, they made it to the championship. They wasn't able to conquer that juggernaut called the Washington Township 14U. But this year, they'll be right back in the thick of things. And I'm looking to see these two teams in the championship at the end of the season. Washington Township versus Eastern. And from the looks of things right now, I gotta see Eastern coming out on top in that game. But you never know what Washington Township brings to the table. And let's not forget, we got the RV Hurricanes out there in Mount Holly, New Jersey, that has a pretty good 14U team in that league that should be bringing something to the party. So right now, while big number 91 is trying to control the line of scrimmage, the Eastern Junior Vikings is going to line up and continue to shut this offense down. False start on the offense. That may have looked like it was on 92. The step was so lazy and awkward, the referee called it. They look kind of tired. They may have a little jet lag going on. I don't know. But they're walking. They're walking, putting their hands up to say, I don't know what's going on.
Why am I looking? Come on. I move, you move. Keenan on the side, Keenan. Logan, on the line, you gotta go. Yo, Keenan, you're on the back, son. Keenan, number 8, the back.
And now, once again, shotgun formation. Got two running backs, one to the left, one to the right. He looks to the right. The pressure starts to come. He steps up inside, and it gets drugged down by number 44. Grabbed a handful of the jersey and pulled it down with pure brute strength to get the quarterback down to the ground. And that's going to bring up a second down and about, I'm going to say 16. Second down, 16. There's a running clock. The clock has got to be going, winding down.
Lee. Tell Jay to stop going here and go in here.
Hey, 7. Good. Good. More. John, switch it over. You got to push me, guys. Under 1. More. See the back to 1. See 8 to 1, John. Hey, good. Come on, Amari.
He looks. this. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. Off the right-hand side, he has quick feet, but they're going to stop him after about a gain of 7 yards on that carry. Timeout, Eastern. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 13. 1:53 left to go on the clock. The score is 6-0, second quarter. 6-0, second quarter. Eastern Junior Vikings is winning. If you just joined me, the Eastern Junior Vikings is in the white uniforms, and the Intruders is in the black uniforms. The Intruders come this far, this way, to try to bang out with the Eastern Junior Vikings on this beautiful day down here in Berlin, New Jersey, home of the Winslow Eagles. We have more games after this. This is the D1 Nation Tournament, and New Jersey has been called upon to be home for this tournament. Shotgun, handoff, ball comes loose again. He goes and jumps back on it.
Hey, you're hooping.
This is the first
Straight, you're hooping.
first 2 games of the season, and you're going to see a lot of fumbles, a lot of penalties, you know, but right now, Junior Vikings is on the winning end of that. It's not too many, the Intruders are definitely putting the ball on the ground on every possession so far. Oh, he breaks it off. Looks like it's going to be enough, and the flag comes out. Face mask. It's going to be a face mask penalty. Personal foul, face mask. 15 yards from the end of the run, which is going to give them an extra first down, you might as well say. 25 seconds to go. Can Junior Indians, did I say Junior Indians? Junior Vikings, can they hold on to their 6-0 lead to go into the half with only 25 seconds left? This year around South Jersey, the coaches and the leagues are asking for a lot more out of their players, as they are setting out early and often to play a lot of teams out of their league, play teams in different states and play in different tournaments. And so far, the teams around South Jersey has set out to do just that, and they fared pretty well against the teams in the region, and the referee is definitely putting his paws on this game. He's definitely putting his paws on this game. Stay off of the referee's field. He will not tell you again, and I won't tell you again. Shotgun, double back. He looks straight down. Oh, the pressure comes. He escapes. He sees a man. He just throws it up. What in the wide world?
Damn, bro, you can't just hit the fucking defender like that.
It was first down. He could have hit a man right there underneath around the yard marker.
Hey,
And
you're hooping.
he probably could have had about a good 8 yards before they converged on him. But he tried to get it down to the end zone to get the touchdown, but that mistimed that ball on his jump. So that's going to bring up a second down. And the referee has definitely gave the warnings out. 12 seconds to go in the first half. Score is 6-0. Eastern in the white, holding on to a tight 6-0 lead. Intruders. Rhode Island in the black. Drops back. He looks to the right. He throws it out. He tries to make a man miss, and he does. And he tries to, he gets up in there, and he's going to try to pound his way into the end zone. And they're going to count him out at around the half-yard mark. And a flag comes out. Sideline warning. The coaches, the whole fan, Rhode Island, they all ran down to the end zone to try to yell the runner into the end zone. And they got caught up. You can't do that. You got to stay behind that 25-yard line. If you're a fan, if you're a coach, player, all that stuff, you got to stay back.
Leave him on, bro. Just
So,
go. There's no way to fix him.
I
Just go!
I don't know how much of time that was off of the clock. I know for sure that it was only 12 seconds going into that play, and that took about all of 10 seconds. Get in for the touchdown.
Bro, either start playing with more intensity and whoop his ass. No, you're not. You're allowing him to hold you. So all he can do is hold you. Get out there and play football. I don't care about your pads. It was one play. Don't let him touch you.
And they're going to go for an extra point. Same thing. Shotgun. Two backs to the right. Whistle blows. He broke one tackle. He's into the end zone. The whistle blows. False start.
Leave him off. Leave him off. Uncle Mike might have Joey's in the car.
Shotgun. Split backfield. He looks to the right, and he throws a fade, and no good. All right, so that's going to be halftime. Score is 6-6. 6-6, baby.
What's that home watching?
Oh, yeah?
She said you do a good job. She also said, don't refer to RV as a 14-year. We're living the, we're owning, we're 13.
Hold on, what? Say what?
That's not on, right?
Hold on, wait. No, wait. Time out. It is on. It is on. What?
We are 13 years.
Oh, really?
We are 13 years. We don't have one reclass on our team.
In RV?
RV.
Oh, yeah?
Just, we'll have the patch to show it. When
Okay. Yeah, but you can be 14U though, right?
Nope. We don't want to be. We're going to be a 13 year.
I'm talking about RB Hurricanes.
Yeah, I'm the head coach.
Oh, you the head coach?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to be a 13-year team with the same group of kids we've had for a long time.
Right, but y'all got to play them, right?
Absolutely. You can't wait.
Okay.
It's a year-round thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it sounds like you guys need a couple 14-year-olds there.
We're all 13. That same 12-year, we're 13.
Right. Okay.
We have nobody.
Yeah, I got
Nobody
faith.
that looks like this.
I got faith in you guys, you know what I mean? I'm from Bronx County area, so, you know, I'm rooting for you guys all the way.
We'll be all right.
Okay.
Long ways away.
Long ways away. Yeah.
We're a long ways from being a long ways away, though. We'll be all right.
You guys will be okay. Trust me. You're going to win some ball games. You know, you're going to win some ball games. You know, between that quarterback and that running back you guys got coming.
Yeah, it's my boy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
It's my boy.
Oh, yeah?
No.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are going to be good. All right, y'all, we're getting ready for the third quarter. Starting off the second half. Intruder's going to kick off, and the kick is good, and it's deep. And Masai's going to receive it around the 10-yard line. And he's bringing it back. And they're going to hit him. He's going to bounce off. And he's going to bring it out to about the 27-yard line. And Eastern's going to take off. Eastern's going to start off on the 27-yard line. First and 10. Score is 6-6. Eastern comes to the line. Charlie Folk brings the team out. Number 9 is going to be the running back sitting to the left of him. He's going to have 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Hand off. The whistles come ringing out. Timeout. Intruders. 9:34 on the clock. Third quarter. Score is 6-6. Eastern is in the white. Intruders is in the black. D1 Nation is in New Jersey. All weekend long. Championships is going to be played tomorrow. Eastern. I believe Eastern is the only 14U team from Jersey that's in this thing. And he throws. Quick screen to the left. He's going to pick up about 7 yards on that play. Quick hit to get a quick throw to get the quarterback going. You know, that is their focal point this year, to try to get their quarterback going. Charlie Folk, get him going really good, and then let Masai really compliment him, you know, carrying the ball. You know, they run this spread offense. you know, with the shotgun, with the running back set to the left or the right of the quarterback, you know, and to me that's a throwing formation. But you start moving them linebackers around, and it could easily become
Stop stutter stepping.
a running formation. You know, you start moving the linebackers around. Another flag comes out. This referee is taking control. All right, he waved the flag off. That must have just been a warning. So, like I was saying, like you come out in a spread formation, and you know, it's more so to me like a pass formation. But you start taking those linebackers and following the receivers and stuff like that, then you kind of getting like two in the box, two linebackers, and it can easily turn into a running formation.
The last time he comes across the ball. Look at his stance.
So Charlie looks over, directs the motion. He goes left, and he throws it left. Down the field.
Oh my God!
That's going to be enough for a first down. Oh, excuse me.
You're good, man.
My bad. Move over a little bit.
No, you're good. You're good.
I can't take over the whole thing.
No, you're good, bro.
Thanks, man. So that's going to bring up a first down for Eastern. Like they said, they're going to try to get the quarterback going with some quick throws, you know what I'm saying, some screens, a little bit of motions going on, and they got trips to the right this time. They're going to have the running back set again to the left, one receiver to the left. He looks, he throws. Oh!
I think that was interference.
Come on, baby boy, you touch it. You gotta catch it.
You know, they also try to get Charlie Folk going deep a couple times. Me personally, I think he's more of a slant type thrower, a more out type thrower. You know, the downfield ball definitely, you know, it could be there, but his receivers definitely need more separation, you know, for that completion to happen. So we're going to go shotgun, back to the left. Two receivers, one to the left, two to the left, two to the right. And the flags come out. Illegal formation on the offense.
Now ain't no football, yo. Just let it go. Talking about, no, I didn't see that one, yo. Let's go, John, let's go! Let's go! Go, Vikings! Let's go! Come on,
Give it to him!
Jumps up to make the catch. That's going to be a 12-yard catch. Good enough for a first down.
Bro, I can't fucking operate like that. Get out your head, baby. Get out your head. Get back to the next play. Better than that, bro. You know, let's go. We're chopping. Let's go. We're chopping at it. We're chopping at it. Let's go.
Eastern is on the move. First and 10. Ball is on about the 48-yard line of the intruders. Number 91 stands over top of the ball. Doesn't get down in the three-point stance. And he tries to rush through. They run right past him. Spins off to the left-hand side. bring up a second down. Second down and about 7. Second down and about 7 for the Junior Vikings. The Intruders has number 91 standing up over top of the ball, and you know when he's coming across, he kind of he's not making himself big. He's kind of narrowing himself down, coming from that formation. If he was down in the stance formation, he would be able to control more a radius of an area if he was down.
Okay. Get out, Phil, Brady! Hey, go get another! Go get another!
Nice run. That was a pickup of about 4 yards on the carry.
Hard to tell. One stick.
Huh?
It's hard to tell with one stick.
Yeah, I know, right? 5:39 to go in the third quarter. Score is still 6-6, tied up. Eastern is on the move. It's going to bring up a 3rd and about 5. 3rd and about 4 yards to go. Shotgun. The shotgun is about 8 yards deep. Charlie Folk, he looks, he throws. And the defenders converge on the ball. It's going to be a loss of about 2 yards on that play. Maybe they should run that play but fake it to this side. And hit that guy running the go route. But them defenders are definitely converging on that throw. This time he's going to be on the right of the quarterback. Shotgun. He drops back. He looks. He throws across the middle. Almost intercepted. 2 defenders. Got to call somebody off on that play. I got it. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You ain't get 8. They're not even nowhere near you. Hey, you do order up, hurry up. Let's go back in, let's go.
We are killing this offense. We're getting the ball, and we're trying to bounce outside. Just hit the hole. It's there. Same side. Be smart. See what they're giving. Line up.
Come on, Vikings! Hold that line! Let's go!
Not running outside, right? Just keep it.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Motion left. Motion right. He runs into his own player. Oh, he's on the outside. He's going to get drugged down.
Hey, watch out.
Maybe that might have been a horse collar on the tackle. They didn't call it. It's going to be a holding, though. On the offense.
Tommy called on Joe.
That's going to back him up 10 yards.
Come on, line! Push him back!
Hey.
Push him back! Push him back!
Let's go, defense! Focus!
Yo, hurry up, bro!
Hold that line, Vikings!
Shotgun. We're going to have a slot on the left-hand side. Handoff. Straight up the middle.
Better angle.
Looks back. Tries to run. They try to rip the ball out. They're going to call him down at the 49-yard line. Timeout. For the intruders. Score is still 6-6. He looks to the left. Pressure comes. He throws it out to the right. Steps up inside. It's going to be enough for intruders first down.
It's only been all game and he broke his shoulder pads. Yeah.
Come on, make a play.
Uh-oh.
Hey.
Ball start.
Boom. Come under that, right?
Offense.
Don't let him get in here. Keep that distance and, yo, ghost his ass. He's standing too tall. Ghost him. Bro, look how lazy he is. Ghost him. I promise you it'll work.
Just going to bring up a first down and a 15 on the play.
Yo, you gotta put your hand in the dirt. I don't care. I don't care.
Minute and running.
Go, Vikings!
Come on, Vikings!
Go! It's tough! Do your job! Come on, do your job! Logan right now! It's to you! It's to you!
There you go!
Wow.
Punish him!
Good job, Bob!
They buried him.
Hey, stop stuttering, right? Full speed, come on. Get yours. Get yours.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, boom. Right? Hey, pull him right by.
Keith, right here.
Stop trying to be a bulldozer and be a technician, bro. Listen to me. Stop being a bulldozer and be a technician.
Shotgun. Start of the fourth quarter. The pressure comes. Quick screen. He tries to bring it back cross field. He's heading up the middle. Ooh, nice block. Oh, it's going to be a flag.
Illegal block back all the way back here from the lead. Hey, Amar! Amar! Let's go on this side. Come on, let's go. He can't even put his hands on you. Let's go, Amar. Use your speed. Hey, Mark, come on, you're too fast for him. Let's go. Only one was just in the woods throwing up 10 minutes ago. You got to long arm him. He's getting to you. Long arm him. Hey, they're punting. They're punting. For number 91. Listen to me. Just go, dude. He shouldn't even be touching you. You can't even get out of his stance. You should be around him. Stop messing with that kid. You're way too fast for him. All right? Come on.
Hey, let's go. Let's go. Wait on him. Go out. Put that defense out of the way. Hey, folks, let's go. Hey, you in the back, still. Go, Fred.
Empty. Wheel.
Timeout.
Come on, man.
6:58 to go in the game. Score is 6-6. Fourth quarter. Timeout. EJB.
For what? Just do what you're doing, right? But just kind of keep him off of you. Just try to long arm. All right, well, listen. Then maybe change your stance a little bit. Stay a little lower. So you see how he's standing tall? That's why I told you put your hand down. Because when you're in that 2-point, you're too tall. Get down in your low stance. When you fire off, you can ghost the shit out of him. Right? As soon as you come off the ball, go here, flap underneath of it. Stay low. You're going to go around him every play. Stop hooping, though, right?
What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you going there? You're wide open.
Come on, hey! Progression, Charlie, let's go!
Hey, Keem, is that your man, Keem? Hey, Keem!
Fake, yes. Oh, God. He didn't get it out there. He has a man now. Nice catch. Great play. Good fake. Good fake. That man should have been open as soon as he turned back to the other side. But Charlie had to find him. Doubles to the left. Doubles to the right. He makes it complete. Great tackle. Ooh, he makes it move. Eastern is on the move. The clock is starting to wind down. I believe we're inside of 4 minutes, maybe closer to 2 minutes. Eastern is sending in the plays fast. As soon as the play is done, they got the play in already. Charlie gets the signal. The whole team gets the signal from the sideline. Charlie sends a man in motion, and he's going to hand off. Peterson. What's going on? I know Eastern used to carry a kicker with them. They carried a kicker with them last year. I don't know if they brought one with them today. But they might be in field goal range. I know the one they had last year put them in field goal range right now. 4 minutes to go in the game. Score is 6-6. Eastern is inside of the 15-yard line. He looks right. The pressure comes. 91 misses. Charlie Folk tries to make something happen. He steps up inside and he's gonna get in for the touchdown. Charlie Folk with the magnificent feet, the footwork, all the agility circles and all that good stuff came into play right there.
Oh, now we need a conversion. Come on.
Trying to figure out why is the referee twirling his finger around like that. That's the game over twirl, but he just gave the 4-minute warning, so I don't know what's happening.
You can't make this shit up.
So here we go. Eastern takes a 6-point lead. They're going to try to open this thing up to an 8-point lead if possible. I believe they're going to get 2 points if they go for if they complete this conversion here. I'm not sure, but I know that's how football goes. You know, he looks and he wants to step up inside. The pressure is there. Oh, they converged on him, and the play is dead. I don't know how they deaded that. He must can't. I don't know if he can advance a fumble or such. But either way, score is 12-6.
Need 2. 8, 9, 10. Need 1 more.
Come on, guys. Let it down. Hold on.
I see. I'm about to take some medicine after that.
See why I gave it up?
I need some medicine too.
Let's go make a play.
After this whole day is over.
Nah, West Philly's out.
So now, just to put it
That's
real
what I heard.
clear,
It might be
real
wrong,
quick,
they dropped
the
that.
Intruders does know how to get down the field and score. He's going to take the ball around the 35-yard line straight up the middle, and he's going to hit it to the outside, and he has one man to beat. He's going to beat him to the edge, down the sideline, and he's going to go for the quick touchdown. Touchdown. Oh, my God, what a breakdown on defense. He had to try to cover the kick that went to the right side of the field. He took it to the left side of the field, and oh, my God, no one could catch this young man. Number 22, I got to get his name as soon as this game is over because he put his team right back in it. Man. As the quietness comes over the Eastern Junior Vikings sideline, we're back at a tied game, ladies and gentlemen. Back at a tied game. And one thing about a kick return, you get that ball and you go. I mean, you can't look back, looking left and right. You got to see your lanes and you got to hit
Hey,
it.
he's tired. He's tired, right?
What are we doing, yo? Bro, I need an answer.
Intruders. Right before the half ended, the first half ended, they went in with about a minute and some change on a running clock and scored to even the game at 6. Now, inside of 4 minutes, they come right back with a kick return to even the game up, tie it up again. You said 2 minutes left? 2 minutes left on the clock?
Does that sound like the spring game? Does that sound like the spring game? We had the game. We can't repeat it. Gotta be smarter. Gotta be smarter. Our defense is holding them. Why the hell we kicking it deep? Kick that shit right there in front. They're retired as hell. He wants the board.
Yo, 21 was in the woods throwing up. I got it right here on film.
That is not the same kid.
That's not the, he's standing right there. The kid is right there.
21's on the sideline over here.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, he's right there. He was in the woods throwing up.
That is not right. That is complete cheating, and we don't go like that down here. They changed kids.
He's on the field. Is he on the team?
No, he's on the sideline. That 21's the kid sitting down.
Give our timeout back.
Oh, wait, what's going on? What's happening? What?
Number 21's the kid sitting on the bench. He was the one, remember I said he was in the woods throwing up?
Yeah.
So he took his shit off, gave it to another kid who's wearing it now, the light skinned kid, right there.
Oh,
Oh
yeah?
my gosh, you should have that on film.
I watched him go in the woods and throw up.
That's just wrong.
He was throwing up red Gatorade. That's how much I seen him.
Maybe they just don't have enough equipment. Yeah, sure.
You can't do that, bro.
Teams do, kids do.
Yeah, but come on. Yeah, but in a tournament, you can't do that.
Kids do.
I get it, but then you gotta let us know that ahead of time, man.
I thought number 21 just ran off the field hurt.
He threw his helmet over. So he was throwing up there. That last play, remember I said he threw his helmet?
Mm-hmm.
He threw his helmet and gloves, and then he took his shit off right there. He did it to that kid. Because if they go stand side by side, that kid right there is, I bet you got 3 inches on that.
Yeah.
What'd he say, Malik?
He said, we got to protest it after the game.
Protest it right now. Tell him to take the
Well,
tell him to take the helmet off.
Stop the game. You're supposed to stop the game. I said, listen, you're managing the field. You see that another player just walked off the damn street. You did the ID check before the game.
And the extra point is good. And the 2-point conversion is good.
Come on, Mike! Get on my way, girl!
Bullshit.
Honestly, offense policy. Let's go, guys. Touchdown.
Get your heads up. Get your heads up, Vikings.
Let's go.
Get your heads up. Let's go, offense.
I don't know.
Let's go. Let's go.
It depends on what rules they playing by.
Let's go. These guys.
Yeah. The kid that was 21 is sitting on the bench. I got it right here on film. He's probably got it on film too. Look, 21 now has no dreads. They're standing side by side.
Come on.
That's crazy, bro.
Guys got to be accountable, man.
All right, Saeed, put it behind you. Focus on that ball. Run it back. Touchdown.
How much time?
He said 25 seconds.
25 seconds? Dang. That went from 2 minutes to 25 seconds in ASAP. That's a touchdown. $15 seconds. And the kick is off.
Are they kicking
It's
with
deep.
a rubber ball to boot?
Oh, right back at you. Right back at you. Oh, baby. To the house. We got one. Uh-oh. Oh, you can count down all you want to. 15 seconds, 10 seconds. Count down whatever you want. Keep counting down. Turn the scoreboard off.
Cheating ass. Yo, cheating. What the fuck is that?
The ball don't lie, they said.
Holding, cheating. But listen, I ain't gonna hold you.
And that's the
Everything you ever
ball
heard
game,
about this
ladies and
tournament is
gentlemen.
Exactly what it is.
The ball don't lie. Giving the ball to Masai. And he's gonna take it to the house. Oh, baby. Straight up the middle. A fake here, fake there. The quarter timed out.
That's what
Only
these
person that
tournaments
can
are, though,
score
bro.
on this play right here is the Vikings. Kickoff. Ain't no time left, is it?
I don't know, the way they went from 2 to 25 seconds, it might not be.
Number 2, Masai. Motion left. He looks to the right. He throws. Ball behind it.
229.
229?
That's what he just said.
Damn. What was all the other gibberish he was talking about? Let's see.
Maybe them do not kick off all game. No matter what kicks you, run.
conversion down here too, or one?
I don't know how they're calling it. He ran it in, so honestly don't know the rules. There's 11 out there.
That's the court.
There's 11 out there.
28, right there. Matt, off. The ball. Kick off, bro. Kick off.
Once again, we're faced with a kickoff. Unfortunately, you know, we're faced again with a kickoff situation. Last two kickoffs has been taken to the house for the ultimate house call. It's when the runner picks the ball up and never gets tackled on that single play of the kick return. And the kick is off. And it's going to be second day. The same person got the ball again. He breaks the tackle. He tries to get. He sneaks up inside. Oh, a flag comes out. Yo, they literally kicked it right to the same guy that ran back the touchdown the last time.
Yo, fellas, you gotta wrap up. Hey, let's go, D. Let's go, D. Hey, Jay, slide out a little bit, Jay.
Here it is. First and 10. Ball's on the 25-yard line. Shotgun. He does a quick shuffle pass. Ooh, nice hit, but he runs him over and keeps going down the sideline. Oh, my God. I think they might have picked up more than one player off the side.
Hey,
these guys are running now.
Stop putting your shoulder in.
Two total different players out there.
Hey, you gotta set the edge, not give him the edge. You gotta set the edge, not give him the edge.
That's enough for a first down. We're inside of 2 minutes.
Don't catch him right now. Don't wait.
Stop blitzing.
Go, John. Mike Club, John.
There we go. He looks to the right. He throws a quick out, and he's going to make the catch, and he's going to drag a player for an extra 5 yards. It's going to pick up about 14 on the play. And the Intruders is on the move. Timeout. Junior Vikings on the timeout. Back. We had to change up the battery and stuff like that. 1:57 left to go on the clock. Ball is in Eastern Territory. Oh, flags come out. False start. That's going to push the black team back 5 yards. The Intruders. The Intruders is here all the way from Rhode Island. All the way from Providence, Rhode Island. I don't know what the time travel is like on that.
Lamar!
I'm not even going to be.
Come on, man!
But I know one thing. It's a long way from South Jersey. Right now, the ball's been pushed back to the 45-yard line. First and 15. Shotgun formation. He has 2 runner backs in the backfield. That's going to give him the protection he needs. He got 2 wide receivers to the right. Another false start. Another false start. On the right side of that offensive line, that tackle jumped out.
Don't let him catch your defense.
And he's not a small kid neither, number 73.
Yo. Watch the ball. We had coverage behind him? Yes. Hard cover 2. We're pressing him through receivers outside the
There we go. We do have a receiver to the right, to the left.
Dario, get high.
And he looks. And it rolls out. He looks again. Oh!
Yo, when you gonna call the hold? Why you not call the hold?
Playing green, Dario.
Goddamn, you want him to rip his jersey off? If I can see it, I know you can see it.
Get high. Get high now, Dario.
147. 147 or 127? I need a clock. I need to hold the clock. For real. Shotgun. 2 running backs. He looks to the left. Steps up in the pocket. And he pulls it. Oh!
That was a hell of a catch.
Oh, and he comes up with the
One-handed catch.
grabber. Oh,
Hey, good job.
Big time catch. On the interception. Oh, and that just killed the Intruders' drive.
That's my sack.
Yeah, right. You kidding me? Here's an independent tournament. I'm a dad. I'm a dad.
Brownie
I'm a
did?
dad.
Brownie did? Oh. Good job, Amar.
Jay, Scholar, 2 tight. See you Wednesday. Jay, down, double tight. Let's go.
Hurry up, hurry up.
These guys.
They caught you, huh?
We travel year round. All our boys are friends.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
All these kids play year round.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
You're gonna knee out right here.
Good job, guys.
Hold on, what?
13-2.
13.
Remember that.
Okay. That last play right there, the quarterback had received the snap, and he looked to the left for a split second, and he looked to the right. He didn't see nothing. He stepped up in the hole. He stepped up in the pocket, and you know, he gave like a last gasp of a throw, you know, down the right side of the field. And it was really out of the reach of everyone, but miraculously, the player from the Junior Vikings reached out and snatched it and pulled it in for the interception to seal the game. And listen, you know, games like these show shows what your team is made of. You know, a good physical size team like the Intruders. You face them and you see what your team is made of. You know, and if you come out with a hard-fought win like this, that just gives you more drive and more confidence in your team as a coach. You know, and as a player, it gives you more confidence amongst yourselves as teammates to know that your players next to you is going to fight to the end. All right? So the final score, getting up out of here, is going to be 18-14. I am going to give Intruders the 2-point conversion because I do not know if they go on which way, but when in doubt, I give 2. All right? So, listen, great day of football on the 14U. 14U will be back at it tomorrow. I believe the championships is jumping off tomorrow. So, I'll let you guys know where I'm going to be at as the Dark Knights get ready to take the field. You! Hey, you! You! What level are y'all? Y'all 10U? Y'all 10U? Yo, the Dark Knights is taking it. What level is y'all? 10U. Taking the field. They ready. The Dark Knights.
Let's go.
From up north. We are Jersey City, right? We are. Out of Woodbridge? Yeah. Y'all used to be,
Well, some of the players and the coaches from
Knights
Knights Elite.
Elite. Okay. All right. Okay.
The Knights Elite's still there, just not us.
Oh, really? Okay.
Hey, what's
All
up?
right. Oh, what's going on, man? How you?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. All right.
I'm with them. I'll be right here.
Okay,
I'll
go
be
ahead.
at your way.
Go ahead, man. Do your thing, man.
The noise, I'm quiet.
All right, listen, y'all. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to end this drawing. I'm going to come right back for the next drawing. I still got plenty of battery left, so I'm going to go as far as I can. All right? All right, y'all. Peace.
You did in Atlantic City with Sports Farm?
Nah, I wasn't down there. Nah.